Hello, Internet, and welcome to Saturday night's Thunderball. Uh,
Thunderball.
we are here to bring you the continuation of our epic, sportacular D&D adventure. Thank you for joining us here today. I'm going to do our quick announcements here at the top, and then we were going to jump right back into the action of the currently ongoing match. If you like streams, if you're here for this and you like this sort of thing and you want to watch other streams here on this channel, we got lots for you coming up over the next week. Tomorrow we will have the continuation of our Monster of the Week campaign run by Savannah, who is somewhere around my face right now. It is called Slang 101, and it is at 4 o'clock Eastern time, currently fighting vampires, a lot of college town yokels, trying to keep people safe, kind of Buffy, supernatural, Monster of the Week genre. So come join us for that. Tuesday, we'll have the continuation of Eos, another 5th edition D&D campaign run by Barry, who's also somewhere around here right now. That is what we're currently doing. Trapped in a forest, trying to rescue a princess from spooky dream monsters. That is at 7 o'clock Eastern time every Tuesday. On Thursday, we will have Elegant Suffering, our Good Society tale. That is at 8 o'clock. Currently, we're in the middle of a party with lots of debauchery, and my character just got punched. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. That is at 8 o'clock Eastern time, and then we will be back here next Saturday, same time, same place. Not on this channel, but over on Encounter Roleplay every Friday for the next 3 weeks. Savannah is also running the Heroes Next Door, which is a masks campaign. It's teenage superheroes trying to save their high school before prom. There's a lot of stuff going on for right now for me to recap there, but that's at 3 o'clock every Friday for the next few weeks. And I think that's about it. So, does anybody else have anything that I missed or that you want to promote before we get started? Nope. All right. Well, let's jump right back into our recap with Saturday night's Thunderball. Last week, your team, the Grey Coast Griffins, were going up against the Ildar Prowlers in the semifinal match of the Grand Balavar Thunderball Invitational Tournament. I think I missed some of the words around there, but we're going to keep going with that. The match started off with a bang, with the Griffins scoring the first point right out the gate, followed by the Prowlers attempting to tie the game up. However, due to some very clever defensive work on your end, you were able to hold fast, prevent them from scoring, flip the field on them, and score another point, leading you guys up 2-0, with the Ildar Prowlers having possession of the ball in this Shadowfell Stadium. You are once again sort of plunged back into darkness as you have your time to recover. I think, did you guys take a timeout at the end of the last session? I believe we did. I'm seeing a lot of hit die rolls in our chat log. So
We did.
you guys took a timeout, had a chance to rest, recover, plan your defensive strategy while you wait to see what the Prowlers have in store. So that is where we're picking up for you guys, doing your prep work leading up to the next set. Is there any other resting or recovering that you guys need to do during the timeout? I think we covered pretty much all of that in the last session. Yeah. Okay. So we have our the refs contact both benches, advise you to re-enter the field for the 1 minute reset period before the play resumes. As that happens, you watch as once again the tiles of the arena begin to disjoint and then hover into the air and then begin to shuffle around. So you guys will have the opportunity to try to keep track of the ones that you can see, which I believe is 3 of them, on your guys' side of the field. So we're going to label these, as you can see on your map. 1 is the one on the left, 2 is the one in the middle, 3 is the one on the right. You guys can only pay attention to one of them, so divide that up however you guys want to. We'll do some perception checks.
So who has really good perception and who has relatively bad?
Mine's good.
Mine's good.
Okay. Because I've got...
Mine's actually is decent. I have a 5 in it.
I mean, I've only got a +1.
I have +6.
It's +7.
I'm saying it's like
Thanks,
decent
guys.
because it's because I have an 11 in athletic. I have an 11 in athletics and a 9 in survival.
Okay. So who's going to be paying attention to tile number 1?
Me and Treffy could do that maybe.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and have you guys roll perception checks for those.
17.
20.
Okay. You guys keep track of that one. Who's doing the second tile?
I'll do that one.
Okay.
It's a 19.
Okay. You were able to keep track of that one. And the last one?
Me.
All right.
18.
Okay. And you guys have that one too. So you guys keep track of all 3 of the ones that you can see currently on your side of the field. I'm going to reshuffle those. Number 1 ends up here. Move that to the right layer. Number 2 shuffles up to here. Number 3 ends up right here. There. And those are the 3 you're able to track.
And each of the ones we've run across so far were just pitfalls, like they disappeared, or was one
Just
some
pitfalls.
kind of gas thing?
No, they've all been pitfalls. You haven't seen what happens yet when somebody goes into one, so
Not.
could experiment on that.
They're dead forever.
I tried to get Steffi to drop me in a pit last time.
I know you did. All right. The field resets. Any other things that you guys want to do with your minute? I'm going to change up the music.
I would like to cast Spirit Guardians on myself.
Okay. Cast Spirit Guardians on yourself.
I'm going to do it at a 4th level to get that
Okay.
extra damage.
Good to know. Are you guys sticking with this positioning with the 2 of you on with Douglas and Alessa as strikers?
I believe that had been our plan.
Yeah.
'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plan was fly over, take the ball first because they're slow, and then I can end up about here. And then I just got to survive 1 attack, 1 round. And then Alessa and that come over.
Okay.
I give her the ball because it just makes you a target. I think I have a drift bow on me, do I, team?
Yeah, we gave you the other one.
And it looks like I hasted myself, so I didn't forget.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember you saying something about haste.
All right. I think I got everything where it needs to be. So, as the final seconds of the reset period time out, the clock runs down to 0. The horn sounds, play resumes. And as the arc energy coalesces on your side of the field, you see a flash of light above you, and then crashing down to the field off to the right side here. You see a creature emerge from the darkness. Another kind of vaguely humanoid, very thin, kind of sickly body as it moves forward, but it opens this kind of larger head, and you see the jaw sort of disjoint and open to this wide gaping mouth, and it just begins to inhale deeply with this ravenous sort of sucking noise. That will be the start of the round, and let's roll initiative.
Okay. It's gonna be a 14.
Okay. I rolled a 13.
Hey.
God damn. I was hoping I'd win. Okay, so you guys get to go first.
Boys, go.
Hey, so I said I can move 100 feet. Measurements. Go there. I have the little
Okay.
drift globe thing, so
Oh, you
I
do,
can
so
see
your
in this area.
vision should be... Well, let me just give you one of the drift globes. It's gonna be easier.
Okay, and I will use. So what was it? Was with haste I can bonus action dash.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have extra action to dash, yeah. You do notice as you get over there, you do not see Ashura currently.
She gave up. It's now 50 feet to the bowl. So move to the bowl thing. I will use my action to pick it up. And I'm quiet, so and I can why was I thinking I could dash for a bonus action? I can, right? Can I?
No.
No.
You have two actions when you're hasted. One you can use to one is your normal action, and one is a hasted action where you can use to make a single melee attack, a dash, or disengage, I think.
Were you thinking you were gonna action surge to dash again?
That's right. There we go. Action surge. And I've still got 50 feet left. I was going to disengage when I picked up this ball so I don't get hit by everyone.
Okay, so okay, let me get this straight. So you have your regular action, which you use your regular action to dash, and then you action surge to use another action to grab the ball, and then use your hasted action to disengage, so you can move away without an opportunity attack. Okay, and you have 50 feet of movement left.
I go back to where the ball is. That was 50 feet away.
Where the orb
I got
is.
200 feet total.
Swoop in there and get it.
All right.
And I just got to
So you have
survive one round of attacks.
Like a peregrine falcon.
Yeah.
They all thought a fireball was coming. Haha, suckers.
All right, so Ace just comes swooping out of the darkness, yoinks the ball off the pedestal before anyone has an opportunity to even touch it on the other team, and begins to soar off. Since you used 50 feet of movement to get there, I'm assuming you're at like eye level though. You're not. You didn't have a lot of movement to move up. I guess you could have gone at like a slight angle and been a little bit off the ground. But you're pretty much
high that pedestal. I'm not touching the ground, so I don't care about traps.
Yeah. I figured you're flying, but as far as being within melee of the team,
Oh, could I move? Oh, son of a bitch. Yep. Yeah, I just realized you're gonna send the fighter after me, and I don't like him.
Well,
Yeah, I mean everyone's coming after you, buddy.
Yeah, but only one person can move before I get back up.
Okay, so that's going to end Ace's turn. All right. Well, this changes things that they were going to do on their end. Think Yasa. No, Sephi is going to go. She is going to. Yeah, because this is what we should do. She goes running forward. As she does, she steps on the tile in front of her, immediately between you and her, and it goes falling out from beneath her. She has to make a dexterity saving throw. Just
Fail.
trying to keep it honest.
my
She does
gosh.
have advantage. Well, she rolled 2 19s, so she's good. So she does leap to the other side, almost falling, lands right next to you, Ace, and she is going to try to rip the ball out of your hands.
I say no.
Okay.
No.
So what's this? Is this like grapple? Can I acrobatics it? Like just
She makes an athletics check, and you can make either an athletics or an acrobatics check to contest.
we're doing acrobatics because that's a +8 compared to a 1. I'm gonna like be one of your little fancy globetrotter basketballs and just toy with her. Woo!
Okay. She's also going to roll with this. Yeah, she uses her bonus action to rage first, so she gets advantage on this.
I rolled quite well. That
Me too.
is a 22.
29.
I didn't roll that well.
She rips the ball out of your hands.
I am not a basketballer, everyone.
And I think she's got a little bit of movement left. I'm going to put that thing on the ground so that you guys can see where the trap is in a second. She's got 10 feet of movement left. She just moves. No, she's going to stay where she's at. She just holds the ball and she just looks up at you just like, how fucking dare you. That will end her turn, though.
I'm in danger. It's 4 defenders and me.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Now we can't come help you because you don't have possession anymore.
I don't know, because Sephi's a cheat. That's why I'm in big danger. Okay, don't
Oh,
worry.
I forgot about that because yeah, we can't do anything. Oh, no.
And we don't have an infiltrator.
Oh no. We done hacked up.
No, we didn't.
Well.
Oh.
Just focus on this arc, baby.
This is one we should have made Treffy an infiltrator and had Alessa yeet him. We haven't done that yet in the campaign.
Ah. Write that down somewhere. Maybe we'll do it for the
Yeah.
championship game when we get there. Yeah, should we just start wailing on this arc?
Yeah, I guess just a question of should we have the strikers go first so the defenders are ready for when they make it over and do something?
Inevitably come over.
And our monk is still invisible.
Unless you want to go wreck that, whatever that thing is with the scary mouth.
I can do that.
Okay.
I would like to go fight the monster.
Get it.
And I'm taking my globe with me.
Okay, so Alessa, you go running up to this creature. Let me double check. If it's got anything. No. Okay, yeah, you come running up to it. We'll make your attacks.
Okay. That's a 25 for the first one.
Hits.
That's an 18 for the second one.
Hits.
And I'm gonna stomp it with my bonus action.
Okay.
Because I ran 30 feet. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Hits.
dang. Get it, girl.
Does brutal critical count on my feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw an extra die with your
Whole
crit
extra
damage.
d4. Okay. It is. Let me do this first. What a good sound.
Just a million dice hitting.
That can't be right. Hold on.
That's big damage,
10,
baby.
16, 48.
Okay. 48 points
I
of
rolled
damage.
really good. On all my d4s, I rolled 4s, and then the other ones were good
Oh,
too.
you can't see the health bar, can you?
No, not even a little bit.
There you go.
It's already gone. That's how much you did.
Sometimes, sometimes I get a number and then I go, "There's no way that's right."
All right. 48 points of damage
Yeah.
to the boy on the right.
And he's a wounded.
Wounded. Okay.
Is that really
Keep track
it?
of that. Yep.
Oh no.
He's a
Don't
beefy
worry,
boy.
we got you.
Okay. That ends Alessa's turn.
Yep.
Their turn now. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna just stick with the plan. Do some measuring. Do. Action. Can you guys see the measuring tool?
No, not right now.
Nope.
Cool. Just making sure I was doing this on the right layer.
Doing secret DM things.
Secrets.
Conspiracies and lies.
Cool. So here's what happens.
Trixie.
Ace, you see Sephi, who has taken the ball and kind of moves back a little bit. As she's standing there, you watch the ball disappear out of her hands. And then the rest of you see the barrier shimmer slightly, indicating that somebody has passed over to your side of the field.
I would
Oh.
like to go next if possible.
Let me do my moving. Okay, that will end Ashura's turn. Tugless, it is your turn.
I would like to use the spell Locate Object.
Okay. All right. Locate object. Can you pop that in the chat?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
in roll 20.
There you go. What's a specific object known to you? 30 feet you have. All right. Okay, so you're using an action. You're gonna lose your spirit guardians.
That's concentration. Okay,
Yeah.
that's worth it.
All right. So you sense the direction of the object's location. So that will, you cast the spell, and as you finish your ritual or your casting of locate objects, you feel like a pull in your mind, like a warmth drawing you in a location, and you turn to your left, and you can sense the Thunderball somewhere like to your left. So this direction.
Okay. Within that range too. Within
Well,
that.
yeah, it's within 1,000 feet, definitely.
Okay. Well, I'm saying it's like, so is it like right here, or is it like in this direction?
Do you know? Okay, you sense the direction of the object's location. Do you get the distance? I think you just get the direction of it.
Yeah. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement.
I guess it is hard with turn-based combat to know. The direction of the movement is, again, you don't know the exact distance. The direction of the movement is this way, and it's in this direction.
Okay. All right. Cool. And in that case, I think I'll kind of call out to everybody that I know the ball is coming from this direction.
Okay.
Or is like moving this through this way. And since I probably have since I have movement, I would like to kind of like move myself in that direction and kind of act as like I don't know where this person's running to, but kind of like stagger myself.
Okay.
In some way, yeah.
So just move yourself to where you're moving on the field, because you don't have an action to do any like searching.
Right.
But I will let you know if you bump into somebody.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So you move to about there. You don't run into anyone.
Okay. And then that will do it for my turn then.
Okay. End of Tuglas's turn. So back to the other side of the field. No, buddy. They got something to play with over here. So I think Itawai goes. And he is just gonna... Let's see. What's he got as far as attack spells? Not a lot. He does not know you are resistant to fire.
I'm thinking the whole, you think you're trapped in here with... You think I'm trapped in here with you? You're trapped in here with me.
Here with me, yeah. Little does he know. Okay, he's going to throw a firebolt at you, Ace. Because he doesn't have a lot of options. That was terrible. It's a 13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. And then he moves into the pedestal here. Actually, I think he sticks around the back. Gets a little bit
Can
of
we
cover.
favor it that it hit me and did no damage?
Sure. It just hits you.
I jump into it and be like, yeah!
Just eat the firebolt out of the air. Okay. That's all the Itawai's got. Your guys' turn.
Okay. Do we want me to put up a ring of fire around us defenders in the pedestal?
I
mean, all it's really gonna do is do damage, though.
Do we have any way to get rid of the invisibility? Because that feels more important to me.
Let me... Yeah, I have to be able to see to hold person. What about banishment? Have to see.
Because we can do damage to Ashura all we want, but
I could
if they get to the pedestal, they're gonna score.
I could try and cast fear in that direction, and that would make them have to run away.
they didn't make the save.
Do they drop an object that they're carrying if they're fearful?
Not necessarily. They just they have to use their action to dash.
Okay.
They'll run away and they can't use their action to score. But if someone else has something,
Yeah, I do have detect magic, but that's only within 30 feet, and it would only be like me being able to see it. And then we have an oldie but a goodie, entangle, but that's also kind of like shooting in a random direction, like hoping she's like in that square.
Just know that she's somewhere on the left side of the field.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
The only way to get rid of invisibility is up to Ace next round. Like next turn, hitting the right person.
I feel like there's a pretty good chance she's like in this square. Oh, actually, no, she doesn't know about the traps. Never mind.
We would have known if she walked into one, though.
okay,
Yeah.
So they are a monk, and they're gonna have like 50 some feet of movement. They got the ball and were able to cross over last turn.
I say make a wall, but not like around the pedestal. Maybe just like.
Just like
where's the
from
driving?
the track to
Yeah,
down
just
to
something like
there.
that. Just like make an area so then we're not completely blocked off.
Yeah. So I think
something
I
like that
could
might
do
be-
that. Set up a wall basically from the trapped tile here. It can go 60 feet
Yeah.
to basically the edge of the stadium. So they're going to have to come in around over by
Yeah.
Alessa and stuff.
If they don't, they're gonna have to walk through fire, and we could possibly see
Though I think
or
before-
hear screaming.
Yeah.
I'll have advantage on a perception check to try to find him.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so I will go ahead and cast Wall of Fire. It's at 5th level, so it's going to do extra damage.
Oh.
Just 1d8 extra. And the safe side is by us, so the damaging side is out. Tuglas should be far enough away that he should be safe. Yeah. I think it can basically be like that. And it ouches that way.
Okay. All right. You conjure your mattress and a wall of flame erupts behind you, Tuglas. You feel the warmth kind of cascading over you as some of the hairs on the back of your neck are seared away, but you are safe as Treffy places it just far enough out of range to not damage you.
I also forgot I still have the armor of Agathis on, so there's like I'm like
Hot and cold, hot and cold.
yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
This is
Awesome.
weird.
Your armor's dripping.
They'll be back to their side of the field. Irab, I think, is going to go. Double checking. No, he doesn't have any really good spells. He moves back here, and then he is going to toll the dead on you, Ace. I would like for you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Good old wisdom saves. Gotta love them. Don't be a door. Don't be a door. That's a 15.
That fails. That'll be. Let's see. You are damaged, right?
Yep. Those 4 little hit points are screwing me over.
Well, I didn't roll too well. It's 9 points of necrotic damage. Let's see. Ah, hell. He's gonna conjure a spiritual weapon too next to you and take a whack at you with his bonus action. Just gonna put another one of those over there. That'll be a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah. Okay. That ends his turn. Back to y'all.
Do we want to have Stranger do spike growth and cover the rest of the way in?
Well, we weren't wanting to box ourselves in completely.
that's
But
true.
Well, then, so maybe then have Ursa fill the gap between the wall and Alessa.
yeah, I can get over there and kind of put my arms out and try to feel if someone tries to come past.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can move up
Oops.
to the
Yeah.
gap there.
Where? Okay.
I'll just point out the
This
one
isn't
issue
bad.
I'm seeing with this. If Ace does make the monk visible, if everyone moves away from the pedestal, they can still just walk in and score.
Ruffy's on the pedestal still.
Yeah.
Which makes the total AC of it 12.
15.
But it's not an auto score.
No, it would not be.
I don't know if I want to bank on Ashura rolling less than a 12.
Oh, Stranger, are you enlarged right now? I forgot to ask.
I wanted to be, but I forgot to say that in the reset period.
Gotcha. Well, you haven't taken your turn yet, though, right?
Yeah, I can do it on my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So maybe I should just sit put and wait.
I don't know. It kind of feels like 6 one, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah.
You could ready an action on the pedestal. Because if you go later before them, you still get your held action done before your turn.
Okay. Oh, so it's a touch. I have to touch them. So my spells, you have to be able to see a person. Who knew?
Yeah. It's a bitch.
Okay. Oh, that's an action. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move up there. And then if I see.
Ready in action to.
Yeah, or an action if I see the opposing player.
Okay.
Smack him with my sword.
All right. Okay, closes off that side a little bit more. That'll end Ursa's turn. So only Nesta and Yasa haven't gone. I don't think Yasa has enough movement to get to you, Ace. Which is unfortunate.
She have enough movement if she just goes over the pit.
Oh boy. No, wait, I forgot. She's got Misty Step. So she moves to about here and then uses her bonus action to Misty Step the rest of the way. And she's gonna smack you twice. Okay. First one is a. Wow, that's bad. 16 to hit.
Misses.
25 to hit.
That one hits.
All right, she's gonna dump a 3rd level Divine Smite into this.
Wait.
So you're not undead, right?
Not in this
that's
game.
20 points of damage. I need you to make. Did you make a concentration check on haste when you took the damage before?
No.
Okay. Make 2 concentration checks for me.
Okay, the first one I rolled an 11, so that's an 18.
You're good.
The second one I rolled a nat 20, which was going to be my arrow attack. You rude person making me do this. So
All
that's
right,
a 27.
Okay. You succeed on both. So you still maintain concentration. You take the 20 points of damage. Okay. That will end Yasa's turn. Back to you guys.
I think it's just Stranger.
Yeah. So I guess I will bonus action bigify myself.
Okay.
Won't forget that. And then okay, I'll be 10 feet away from the pedestal. And with my action, I guess. I think I'll just hit the arc instead of preparing anything. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and attack. Is this a monstrosity like that other fellow?
Yes, it is.
Oh, lovely.
So you get all your bonus damage and stuff.
18 and 29.
Both hit.
Lovely. Ooh. That's going to be 42 piercing.
Jeez. Okay.
Favorite enemy.
Yeah.
Yay.
42 points of piercing damage to the creature as 2 more arrows sink into it. It doesn't seem to react too much. The arrows like sink in, but the flesh kind of seems like harder. Like I said, it has a vaguely sort of undead characteristic to its body, but you identify it as a monstrosity, and you're able to find some of its weak points. Stranger enlarges, and that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
All right, last person on the other side of the field is going to be a Mesta. And yeah, One Trick Pony over here is going to just shoot some arrows at Ace.
Can you call him a one-trick pony because he's a centaur? Is that okay?
I hadn't even thought about that when I said it.
He's allowed to call
Probably.
himself that.
Yeah, it's his nickname. Okay, first arrow is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Second arrow is a natural 20.
Yeah.
First one is 6 points, well, minimal damage. 6 points of piercing damage. The second arrow, he's going to make a grasping arrow.
Okay.
And that is going to be 13 points of piercing and 15 points of poison. And you are currently wrapped up in a number of vines. These brambles sprout around you. You will take damage the first time you move on your next turn.
I made both those saves.
Okay, good. All right, that will end his turn. So who's left on your guys' side of the field? Is that everyone?
That's everyone.
That's it. Yeah, you guys went first. That's right. Okay. So the arc gets to go. Hungry Boy is going to make a. Let's see. None of y'all healed, did you? No. Okay. He's going to make a bite attack against Alessa.
Oh, wait, he takes damage.
Oh yeah.
One.
One
of them.
Damage. All right. And that killed him. No. 1 point of damage. The bite attack against you is a 16.
That misses me.
Okay. And the claw attack is a 13.
Also misses. He can make a save against his wound, though.
Yeah. That's all it gets. Okay, yeah. Con save?
Yup.
21.
Okay. Well, he
No longer wounded.
is not, I guess.
Okay. But he doesn't hit you twice. That ends the round. Brings us. Oh, I need to update this. Round 2.
Oh god. Okay. Okay, don't worry, team. I got this. All under control. My hasted action is going to be used to disengage.
Okay.
I'm going to fly up 30 feet
Okay.
in the air.
All right.
Maybe a little bit. If I attacked the dude which firebolted me, it's just normal. I don't have disadvantage. I need to move a little bit closer.
He has a little bit of cover behind the pedestal. If you fly, you said you flew up 50 feet.
I can fly up further.
How
I said
high did
30.
you?
I've got
30?
30 so far.
You're probably fine. Yeah, he doesn't have any cover from that far. The pedestal's not that tall.
How much damage do I take for moving?
Oh yeah. Let me double check.
I could just fly up and fall back down, guys. We're in trouble.
Let's see. It's 2d6, I think. Yeah, 2d6
Wow.
slashing damage.
I rolled a 3. That's a 10.
4 points. You rolled a 3 on the concentration check.
I rolled a 3 plus my 7 makes it 10.
Oh, 10. Okay, then you succeed.
Ooh.
Just barely.
Ah.
So you're still up 30 feet in the air, wounded little birdie trying to fly. You can see Itawai over there.
I see him hiding. Little
Yeah.
scaredy cat. I'm going to shoot him with my arrow.
Okay.
This is my
He is
sworn
oathed.
enemy.
Yeah. All right.
14. Does that hit?
14. Let me double check if he has to shield this. Yeah, he shields.
React counter spell. Level 3 slot.
Okay. Then you, with your reaction, counter his shield spell, and that will hit.
Yeah, that's right. I don't want to mess with me.
No, he casts shield at 5th level. No. You're good.
Okay, I'm just going to click the oath so I can just click to attack it in the game. Oh man, that was such a good roll. I probably should have kept that. But the attack for that one, there's 18 piercing damage.
Okay. Concentration check. 17. He succeeds.
Let's attack him again.
Okay.
That's a 16.
You countered. He can't do that again. So that will hit.
17 piercing damage.
15 on the con save.
Okay, don't worry. I'm going to quicken a spell because I can. And I'm going to I can only do a cantrip as a bonus action, right? I did. Counter spell or no? No, because that was
no
reaction,
counter spell. If you cast a spell as your bonus action, you can only use a cantrip as an action.
Okay, so I'm going to bonus action chromatic orb this dude to the face.
Okay.
Just go for broke.
That one is dirty 20.
Can't maintain concentration if he's unconscious.
Yeah. That'll hit.
Roll 3d8 plus 4 because I'm doing it as fire. 15 damage.
That sucks when you only have one reaction a turn. 15 points of fire damage. That will be an 18 con save. Just rolled
He's
very
still
well on his
up?
con saves. Yeah, he's still up.
He's
not looking good. I don't know if you can see his health
neither
bar.
am I. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to fly back over to my side of the field
Yeah.
because life is rough.
You all see Ace just kind of limping back over to your side of the field. Looks like he's been put through the ringer. He's got a couple of arrows stuck in him.
Like a plane coming back from the water, it's like puttering, goes down a bit back up.
Things did not go well. Okay. That ends your turn. Yeah. Where is...
Oh, I guess maybe should have asked the question. Was Ashura within 10 feet of the wall of fire when I cast it?
Oh, no, he's not. I would have told you. Okay. Sephi is going to take her turn next. And she comes running across the field. And she's going to try to take you down, Ace. She hucks 2 javelins up in your direction.
God.
She really doesn't like you. All right. Now, for some reason, something got mixed up on my sheet here, and I've got common clothes set as one of her weapons on her.
She's got a t-shirt cannon.
Yes.
I don't know
Yes.
how that happened. Instead
That's
of
her
putting a
javelin. It's a
javelin.
He's
t-shirt
just
cannon.
firing t-shirts into the sky.
That is something that I wish that I had invented. I'm adding that to the Arcanum's stock here in a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna have to roll this manually. 10 plus 9, 19 to hit.
I'm gonna use. Oh, I've already used my reaction.
You have.
That hits.
Her second attack is an 18 to hit.
That meets.
All right.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, they both miss. Ace gives me +2 to AC. Sucked
It
in.
does.
T-shirt cannon.
Okay.
Everything else would have hit me previously though.
Yeah, so she flings 2 javelins up at you trying to hit. Both of them miss you. Dodging out of the way with your hasted self. She does get to maintain her rage though. That will end her turn. Okay, back to y'all.
Poor Ace. Okay. I can't get to that quickly.
I'm fine. I've got second wind. I'll just fly further away from this crazy person.
I can try to find
Oh.
Ashura.
I think figuring out where Ashura is may be
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, and I can't attack Sephi because I'm a striker. Don't want to get a penalty.
Well, I assume we would have to make it Tuglas's turn for him to locate object again and let us know where it is.
It's a concentration spell.
Yeah, on his turn, essentially, I'll say he can do another ping and tell you guys about where she's at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's concentration, so he continues to know the location.
It's up to you, but because her sure hasn't gone this round, right?
Not yet, no.
So if Tuglas goes, then he can just move.
Okay. I mean, do you want to go ahead and do that? I can do locate object again.
I just don't. Yeah, well, what
If
I'm
you
saying is,
do
I
it
don't know if it's
before
gonna
he
help because if
goes.
you do it before he takes his turn, he's just gonna move, and you're not gonna be able to do it again.
Yeah, so you should.
So we won't know where
locate-
it is.
Yeah, locate
Mhm.
object after he's moved,
Okay.
so that we know
Okay.
where he ended up.
As
He
far as you
can
guys know
move.
right now, he is exactly where Tuglas identified him at in his first turn.
Because he can move
He is not.
very far.
I mean, I could just shoot some Eldritch Blasts through the wall of fire and try and hit, but that's, it's rolling random numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I can go over there and try to find him. Leaving you guys with the big mean monster, though.
We'll be fine. We're all at full health.
And apparently it can't hit anything, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
You
I
have
can.
advantage to see invisible dudes. So
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to find this fool.
Okay.
So I look very hard. I
Okay,
don't know.
Do you move at all? Because you can't really see.
Yeah,
where
no,
they
I'm
were
gonna run
pointing at
over
from-
there.
Yeah.
Please don't hit me.
All right. Make your perception check. He is not stealth, so it's just his passive.
Is the mean man gonna hit me?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
Oh, no,
'cause
it's
he
fine.
may be grappled.
Rude.
That might make a difference, actually. Hold on. I can't go. Oh, no, it's a 12. You're good.
Nope. Okay. Ooh. 25.
Okay, 25. You get a pretty good idea where he's at right now. You see some rocks kind of kicked along the ground, and based on where Tuglas is sort of pointing you at, you are gathering that Shura must be somewhere over here.
Can't hit him.
You can attack to blindly attack the Thunderball.
Is it count as a penalty if I just sort of pick him up but don't hurt him?
You can grapple, yeah.
Gentle hug.
Just try to
I was
grapple
gonna.
him?
Yeah, I was
Yeah, you
gonna
can
ask.
grapple
Can we
somebody.
like push him into the wall of fire?
You can't, if you're an attacker, you cannot cause harm to somebody, or if you're, unless it cannot cause harm to anyone, she can grapple somebody and restrain them. Like,
Steffi did
What
it
if-
to me.
What if she carries them over to the fire?
What if I trip and fall into a pit while holding him?
that would be a penalty.
We
on you.
both get hurt though.
That is negligence,
It was-
and it is the grounds for a
What?
penalty.
It was
on
an
you.
accident.
But
That's
What are
negligence.
you, a cop?
Fire.
Negligence doesn't require mens rea. You don't need any.
I didn't know I was carrying
do.
anyone because they're invisible.
Narc.
I'm just holding my arm like this.
Narc.
Yeah. He will see you in Thunderball Court.
Or do I try to remember how tall this mofo is and try to grab the ball?
There will be some extreme disadvantages. To do
There
that,
are
but-
extreme
Just miss the ball and
disadvantages
grab his head
to this whole
instead.
thing. God, can I
Tackling
just...
a monk is just a disadvantage.
I know, but you know what? He's right here. Can I get him?
You're gonna try to grapple him.
Yeah.
All right. So you make an athletics check with disadvantage. He'll make a acrobatics check.
Man, okay. Those are gonna be big numbers, probably. Right?
Unless he rolls
Yes.
very bad.
I rolled 2 19s.
Nice.
What's 19 plus 13? Somebody who's not me.
32.
32.
He also rolled a 32.
He went nuts. I hate this guy.
Oh man.
And Ty goes to the runner.
Okay, well, he's either gonna jump over this pit, or he's gonna run to the wall. So I know where he is.
Now, actually, I will give you this. When you get to about here, you hit him before you can move. So you either have to go over the pit or you have to stop about right there. Just letting you know.
what?
When you hit here, he is right here. So this is as far as
Okay.
you can actually go,
Okay.
and without going over the pit. So you can either choose to go over the pit to cut him off, or you can.
But it's a pit that doesn't look
Or you
like a
can do
pit
that.
yet. It's just
Yeah, he doesn't know it's a pit.
And
Presumably.
you're blogging him better there because I've got the wall.
No, I
fire
know.
going
I'm
to
yeah,
the-
no, I know. I was just trying to figure out what the positioning was that Sean was saying.
Yeah.
Because if
Sorry,
I
I should've-
no, it's fine. No, I just I didn't see her ping the first time. Yeah, no, because he can go around me, or he can go into a wall of fire. Is what I was gonna say. So, or maybe into a pit.
Yeah.
Ugh,
good?
okay. No.
All right. Ashura is going to take his turn. And he's about to make a lot of saving throws. Because he's going straight through the wall of fire. But he first is
Okay.
going to go over the pit. So he's got to make a saving throw for that as you see the pit fall underneath him.
Oh my gosh, what if he just falls into the pit?
Well,
Well,
even with a +9, he rolls an 11. So the hole opens up in the ground, and you just hear a ah, and
I'm just pointing down at the pit.
that was the best.
He's
thing
in
ever.
there.
all right. So now I got to figure out a couple things because he does have the ball on him. So
Does the ball just despawn?
no, he's got to make another save. I got to do a couple of things here. So it's gonna be a wisdom save. That's bad. He takes 23 points of psychic damage. And he fell on your guys' side of the field. So he is going to re-emerge. Basically right in front of Ace. You just see these shadows kind of coalesce in that area, and like he is falling out of the sky, suddenly sort of lands on the ground. Well, actually, you don't see him still. He's still invisible. You see the shadows coalesce, and then you see nothing, and nothing else happens this turn.
We hear him go, ugh.
You probably hear, ugh, yeah, something like that. As far as you know, he's still invisible. He's currently stunned. Okay, that will end Ashura's turn. That did not go the way that he wanted. Back to you guys. So you saw the smoke appear right about there.
I didn't cause that.
Should we have Ursa run up and try and grab the ball?
I can't see him.
You have an
Try.
AOE spell like that could like hit them? Because if we know he's right there, like.
I mean, I could just try to smack him, and that turns into an AOE.
If he's stunned, he can't do dex saves or something.
Yeah, automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Though whether that means he can do athletics or acrobatics to counter a grapple is another question.
Well, those are
They're incapacitated when
Yeah.
they're stunned.
Someone look up incapacitated.
Can't take actions or reactions.
So can you do a contested check?
No, I'd set it as like a passive
Yeah.
for him, and that would counteract the disadvantage for him being invisible. So it'd just be a straight check for one of you to try to grab him.
All right, I can try it.
I probably just set it at like a flat, like 10 DC actually.
do it.
Okay, run over there. We're here to heard a oof.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Make an athletics check.
Athletics. Oh, I had to take that. Which I just bumped by one. No, wait, did I? No, I didn't. I failed the last time. Okay. 15?
Okay. You reach out and you do find there is somebody standing there. You're able to feel somebody there.
Grab.
So I'll say one thing: you either grab him or you can grab the ball.
Ooh. I kind of want to grab the ball, maybe. What do you guys think? Yeah.
Grab
Yeah,
the
because
ball.
then they can't send anyone else over.
Feel him,
if
feel
they
his
Yeah.
have
face,
it.
and then smack it.
I guess the worst he can do is try to knock it out of your hands or take it back, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ace is
There's more of
pleading
us
for
than
you to
there is
grab
of
the
him.
ball.
They can't do
Grab the ball.
anything. None of
Okay.
the people on our side can do anything because they've all gone this round.
Okay, I'm gonna try to yank that ball then.
Okay. You
Yeah, but
yank
there's
the
that
ball.
thing. Yank.
Oh,
Mine
thank
now.
God. None of their defenders can come over and just smack me.
Yeah.
All right. I will put this back on the token layer. All right.
this is a
Uh,
mess.
That
All right,
is-
so
okay, so
Seth
that
and
was
Sh-
that was probably my action to grab
that was your
right?
action. Yeah.
Okay. I think I do as a ball. Okay, next turn I can help you out, Ace. Okay. That's it.
All right. That will end your turn. Put back on their side of the field. None of them can cross. So I think Yasa is going to go, and she just positions herself up by the barrier here. Try to prevent some people from moving across. She's
See
gonna
the
hold her
names start
action.
poking through.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess you guys can't
There
see.
you
there's no
are.
I forgot you guys don't have anyone over there right now.
Just your little
No.
toes coming under the barrier.
I'll put her somewhere else then.
It's like when you have a pet trying to get in under the bathroom door.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so put her right about All right. That ends Yas's turn. I'll hold her action. Okay. Back to you guys.
Probably have Tugless go and get the ball, and I don't know if head over, but maybe get back over to Alessa.
I only have 30 feet of movement, so I could get I don't think I couldn't even get to Ursa.
You can't have you dash.
Yeah, I could
Or have
dash.
Free action handed to you.
Yeah.
It would probably be better just getting to Alessa,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could throw me the ball next time.
because Alessa's got to head over that way anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, why don't I do that? I'll head over to Alessa and let's see. Yeah, I will head over to Alessa and I can't really do much else.
Can you hit the monster?
I could.
Or I guess you
could.
can hold an action to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Actually, I like that idea of holding an action. I think I might want to hold an action to use destructive wave at when we cross over at some point. Possibly, or maybe flame strike, one or the other. I think flame strike might be better.
Depends on the range of them, because it might be more than a turn until you're within striking distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold flame strike. So I'm gonna run over to Alessa and I guess hop on her back.
Okay. And begin to cast Flame Strike.
Yeah, I think I'll just like
There you
kind of just holding up like fire
Spirit
in my
bomb.
hand. Like it's just
Yeah.
like
Send
I
me
want to do
around.
it.
Okay, so you run over and get on Alyssa's back. All right, that ends Tugless's turn. Ooh, buddy. They can't see what's going on over there, the defenders. So, Amessa takes his turn and holds his action. And that will end his turn. Back to you guys.
We just shoot the monster more, stranger.
Yep. Okay.
Either that, or I think I could get to just around where I could see past, and then Eldritch Blast Sephi at least.
Yeah. Take down the monster or take down Sephi?
I'm all for a reckoning on the opposing team.
Okay.
If something happens and they end up with the ball again, though.
Well, stranger's still there. I could, if I get there, I think I'm still technically within range of the pedestal. And then I could, just see around, maybe. Because, again, the wall of fire is not perfectly drawn.
How tall is the wall of fire again?
20 feet
20 feet, okay.
and a foot thick.
Sean, would I be able to see Sephi from where I currently am?
She has partial cover.
What if I hopped 5 feet to the right?
I'd say you could see her.
Okay. I'm going to hop 5 feet to the right, shoot her, then hop 5 feet back.
All right. Tree off.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Take your
So-
shots. See.
Yes, with my full movement, I will hop over and then I will shoot. 24 and 21.
Both hit.
Ooh. Okay, that's going to be 33 piercing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
reduced to
bonus action
16.
dash to get back over.
Okay. Bonus action dash back across. All right. That ends Stranger's turn. And a strange one it was. On the other side of the field, Ireb is going to take his turn and he's going to pump some healing into Itawai. The third level. No, second level cure wounds. All right. That's 18, 22 points. And he gets 4. All right. That'll end Yoreb's turn. Back to you guys.
Now, I suppose I could drop Wall of Fire, but if they get it back, then it's gone. So I think probably just have me move 30 feet. Yeah, get to like there. That's probably not actually. I would be shooting straight through the very end of the wall.
Could Treffy like use Eldritch Blast and pull the invisible person over that tile?
I'd still have to. I mean, I'd still be shooting through the wall, so it would be disadvantage.
They'd have cover, and then they'd have full cover, and then you'd have a disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah. So maybe I'll just move a little bit here. I'll try I'll try one shot to yank the monk in, hoping that Elmo guides my strike.
All right.
So disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 17 and a 13. So with the 13, that's 24 to hit.
24, and then with the cover, that put him at a 22. So yeah, you'd still hit.
All right. So that's gonna be 5 points of force damage, and I yank them 10 feet closer. And we'll also do the Lance of Lethargy to slow their speed.
All right. They failed the dexterity saving throw, so they're gonna fall into the pit.
You come into my turf, invisible.
19 points.
Don't announce your presence.
And then so that happens, and then you see another black column of shadow appear right in front of Ace and drops him back right in front of right between you and the pit again.
Yeah.
I mean, you can pull him again.
Nah, I'm gonna spend the other Eldritch Blast and hit the monster and deal with that a little bit.
Okay. Make your other attack against the monster.
Oh, does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. It misses. Yeah, sorry, that was my phone. It's on my desk. But that is my turn.
Is that it? Okay.
Yep.
Last person on the other side is Itawai. As far as he knows, everything is still going okay on the other end. So he is going to non-concentration spells. No. Okay. He doesn't have anything else he can cast, so he will just end his turn. All right. Back to you guys. Anything, or actually, that's the end of the round, right? All you guys have gone. So monster will go. It's got 30 feet of movement. Who can it get to? Get to there. All right. It could go to either Ursa or Stranger.
If I'd managed to hit it, it wouldn't be able to get to anyone.
I think I'm just gonna roll a D2. 1 for Ursa, 2 for Stranger. Goes for Ursa. So it comes trudging up behind you. You hear this creepy monster coming up behind you, the cracking of its joints as it opens its arms wide and tries to bite you. Actually, it's going to try to hit you with its claws first. That's a 17 to hit.
Misses.
All right, and then it's bite. Jesus Christ, a 14. It has a +8. You think one of them would be able to 20. Okay, that ends its turn as it tries to hit you twice. Start of the round, you guys get to go first.
Am I just gonna throw this thing at you guys? Is that the plan?
I think
Okay.
so, yeah, because then we can go straight over.
Alright, let's see.
The invisible monk next to you is still stunned, so they can't do anything.
Okay.
And we don't know if the arc is smart enough to block the Thunderball.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna move closer and hug the ball.
Okay.
Scooch around this guy.
You're gonna get life bulbs?
Yeah, because that's what it is, hon.
Okay.
I'm a little
Jackie,
frustrated at you, I'm not gonna lie right now.
Okay. Do I have to roll anything to throw it? I
You
can't
don't have to
remember.
roll it to pass it to them because nobody's within melee.
Okay. Yeet.
So tossing
Catch.
it to Alessa. Alessa, you catch the ball.
Whoops. Why can I move Ursa? Oh no.
There was the
think-
game.
All
Mom
right.
wasn't here, so we got
Yeah.
control.
Yeah. Okay. That will
Is that,
be it for your turn. That's your action
that
to pass
action? Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, I still can't help you yet. Soon, Ace. I can help you. That's it for that.
it. Okay. I think
Look at
Sephi.
Sephi with dagger eyes.
Yeah, she's gonna try to go. But the only way for her to do that is gonna be to go around you. So rather than trying to push her way through you, Ursa, she tries to go around and has to step because that one is still invisible on the ground.
Oh.
So she has to make a dexterity saving throw. No. Let's see. I gave you advantage on your save against the pit, right, Alyssa?
Because
I'm
I
just
was
gonna give her advantage on it.
levitating,
Because you were levitating,
not because of danger sense.
Cool. I was making sure I was doing that consistently. So with that, it's a 4.
You gotta be able to
So
see
she
it coming.
Also falls down through the pit. She takes 25 points of psychic damage, not reduced.
Boy, these pits are really
and-
doing a lot of work for us, you guys.
Wisdom save. Everyone succeeded last game, and everyone's failed this game. Oh, that's a natural 20 on wisdom save, so she's not stunned. Okay. And she appears essentially right next to Ashura. Thinking whether or not she doesn't have any movement left. She's just gonna hawk 2 more javelins at Ace.
I knew that was coming, and I'm like,
It's her
she's
only
got
play
her
right
action
now.
left.
She's got to keep her rage going.
He got
and,
injured. Her rage
yeah.
continues.
She's got to keep her rage going. She attacks twice. However, no, she's gonna use her reckless attack. Because why not?
Oh yeah. Why not? Why not?
So the first one, 9 plus. I don't think that's gonna be enough. It's like 17.
This
or
is
8,
without me
18.
doing anything.
Second
Can I
one,
ask a question?
Yeah.
She's throwing?
Yeah.
Reckless attacks on melee weapon attacks.
Is it not thrown weapon attacks?
It says melee weapon attack rolls using strength.
Okay. She misses on both then.
Sorry, I don't be a jerk. I know
You
one
know,
rule.
you just saved
Well,
my
no,
life.
because a thrown weapon is still a melee weapon. It's just
Well,
it's
that's why
not a
that's what I was
ranged weapon.
asking.
Thrown weapons don't count as range. Throw weapons are still melee
'Cause
weapons.
I need
You're
to
just
know the
using a thrown
answer
property.
to.
Yeah, you can still reckless on thrown weapons.
Okay.
Because the only reason I can intuit that is because I had to do a lot of reading for Tuesdays on whether a thrown weapon counted as a ranged, and unequivocally that's a no.
Okay.
So they have to be something. So they've got to be a melee weapon attack. Otherwise, it's just they're a nothing attack.
The null type.
Yeah. So the second one will be a
Okay.
19 plus 8, so 27.
That's gonna hit.
I hope so. If
I
you
can
can
only
through
get it up to
something dangling,
25. I'm gonna get up to
Okay.
25 with this character.
so that's gonna be plus 7. That's 13 points of damage.
I'm still alive, team. I'm still alive on 2.
Another concentration check on your.
I
haste,
have
too.
2 health.
Oh, sorry, 14 points of damage. She's got a rage or plus 3.
I have 1 point of health. What happened to my die? Can I put my muffin on it? Oh, let's use one of my new die. Don't fail me now. This is gonna set up the next campaign's luck. That is 17.
You succeed. So with 1 hit point and a dream left, Ace, you still have concentration on your haste spell. That ends Sephi's turn, though.
Can someone run over the line in case they've got actions prepared? Because I want to kill a wizard, but I'll probably get killed if I step over there.
Yeah, I think away we go. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Let me give you a tap before you head over there, though. Give you speed saves.
Oh, to Ace. Okay.
The Ace, yeah. Next round.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Oh, I'm coming back.
Can you
Do a
put
point-
Tugless with me?
Point, my dude.
Come on,
Yes, I can.
Tugless.
So
Sorry.
Tugless is over.
No, it's okay.
It's all good. Okay, so a lot of things are going to happen when you guys cross this line.
Every time I cross the line.
All right, because you're within 60 feet of Yasa. You're within range of Amesta.
Come on.
Grib didn't hold anything. All right, so Alessa, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, let's go.
As Yasa looks out to you and yells at you.
It's very many. Don't yell at me. Oh. 19.
Okay, you succeed as she casts command and commands you to approach. However, you
No.
succeed. No, and just continue to run forward. Amesta is also going to fire at probably 1 shot at each of you.
He has disadvantage against me.
Disadvantage against you. Okay.
Okay.
So 1 against.
Because of Douglas. Sorry, Douglas.
With disadvantage, you rolled two 31s.
Well,
Let me check.
I think that's
That-
still gonna hit.
that hits.
Is
me.
31 more than 18?
Oh no, sorry. It was both rolls were Alessa for the disadvantage. He rolled 31 twice.
Is 31 less than 18?
No, unfortunately, it's not. So that is going to hit, dealing. Oh, that still had the grapple on. That's why. So 10 points of piercing, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw
What?
as he attempts to banish you.
Well, I don't like that either. I don't know if I've ever had to roll this before. Oh, Jesus. 21.
Okay, you succeed. The other shot goes towards Tugless. That is a 20 to hit.
It just hits.
Okay. That is 6 points of piercing. Now, you are currently concentrating on Flame Strike to bring
Yes.
it down on the other team.
Yeah.
What's the range on Flame Strike?
Let me look at it. It is. I have a range of 60 feet.
Okay. So, are you waiting to do it on the group over here, or are you gonna hit it on Yasa? Because if you're doing it right now, then I'm not gonna make you make a concentration check. If you're still holding on to it so you can get the 3 of them over there, then I'll need you to make a concentration check right now.
What would be concentration? Con?
Con save, yeah. And the DC would be 10.
Let's try it. I'm going to try it.
Okay, so
Okay,
trying to
wait.
maintain concentration.
What if I'm gonna dash over there though? It's still my turn.
Either way, well, yeah, no, it's still your turn. I'm saying the order of operations here is he gets hit before he gets into range.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Too many things
if
happening.
If he had popped it off as soon as he crossed the line, then he would have been able to
Got
do
it.
that simultaneously. You're good. So you maintain concentration. Alessa, you continue to ride forward,
Yeah.
or are you going straight towards the pedestal?
I just want to. I want to get in farther. I have to dash. I'm gonna go like over here.
Okay. Need you to
What
make a
terrible
dexterity
thing
saving
do
throw
I
for me?
run into?
You do cross over the with advantage.
What do I have to roll?
Good.
too?
Alessa.
Good.
Alessa.
Good. Woo! 21.
Okay, you succeed.
First
as
one was a
another
7.
pit opens up beneath you. All right, you're in.
That's all I got.
Is all your turn? Okay.
Yeah. Dashed.
All right. So Tugless, you still have your action held. Yeah, you're the only person you're gonna be able to hit is Amesta. So
Right.
Sorry.
You muted, Jake.
Okay, calm down. Sorry.
Dad!
He has a 10-foot radius, so let me see. So calm down. I'm doing math. So 60, and then still wouldn't. Okay, let's just go ahead and do it on Amesta.
Okay. Dexterity save for him. That's an 8. It's bad.
That'll miss, or that's a fail.
28 points of damage. Okay. All right. 28 points of damage to Amesta. He's still up, but he's not looking good. All right. That ends Alessa's turn, correct?
Yes.
All right. Sephi's the only one that's gone for them. So, which of you is holding the ball, Alessa or Tugless?
I am.
Okay. Yasa is gonna go, and she's not gonna be able to go very far. Yeah. She's gonna come running in about as far as she can. With her action to dash, but that is going to be the end of her turn. All right, back to y'all.
You mind if I go, team? First off, I'd like to bonus action second wind, because I think I may need some more help.
Okay.
That's just what 1d10 plus my fighter level, right?
Yeah.
I forgot I'm only 2 levels fighter. I rolled a 1, so that's 3 health, Ira.
All right, you got a solid 4 hit points.
And then I would just like to fly over here for. Oh man, that's the orb. How far do I need to fly to see the wizard friend?
From right there, you can see him a little. He's got a little bit of cover behind there, but you can tell he's still back there.
Oh, I have like country to move, so I'm going a little bit further if I need to be able to properly
I'd say
see him.
to avoid his to be able to see over his cover, you have to be about where you were last time, so somewhere about like right here.
Oh, yeah, so I can move in and back to where I was with 100 feet of movement.
Yeah,
Okay, and then I want to shoot him.
Okay,
Because
take a shot.
Oh, that is a 19 plus 10, 29.
That'll hit.
Okay, just so I can do the thing. That is 21 piercing.
Okay.
He's still up.
Con save. He's still up. I'm gonna make a con save for him. He's 17. Wow, he's holding on to this much better than he held on to the orb last time. Okay. Still up.
15.
To hit.
Yes.
He's gonna use his reaction to counterspell. Or to shield, not shield. You can counterspell if you'd like to.
I don't have any spell slots left for that.
Good, he shields.
Okay, and then my haste action, that is a natural 20, so
I'll hit.
I don't like you. So that'll be, oh man, that kind of sucked. 13 plus 22 is 35.
Okay, he's down.
Finally. And I'm just gonna fly back over to my side. That scares me.
At which point, Ashara is now visible.
Was
Jeez, those
a
traps did
defender
a
the whole
number on
time?
Huh?
Couldn't have even scored. He was a
Oh
defender
no, he was
the
an
whole...
attacker.
Okay.
I didn't. He was he was an attacker. I just had him on the wrong layer, so I couldn't see his marker.
See, it was a really roundabout way to do the plan, but we got there.
All right. That'll end your turn, Ace. Who can still go?
With the down, everyone.
You know what? Irev's just gonna go because he doesn't have a lot of options and things are looking pretty dire. So he is going to cast Dawn. Right over top, y'all. It's gonna get Yasa too.
Not again.
But he's willing to take that sacrifice because she's got resistance. That's 60, 30 foot radius. Okay, fix that. Save. There we go. All right, he's gonna cast that. He's gonna put it. Let's say. Actually, he could avoid getting her with it. He's gonna put it right there. And I need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
That's a 13.
Fails.
18.
That succeeds. So Tuglas, you take 18 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Alessa, you take 9.
Okay.
And that will end his turn. It says spiritual weapon just creeping along, but it can't do anything else with it. All right, back to y'all.
Well, it's either Stranger and I or Tuglas could try and do something, but
Yeah.
You could try to take down Amesta, I guess. Or get another one of them off the pedestal. Because next round I can make it there.
Yeah, so probably
Just go.
trying to down a Mesta would be best because they're big centaurs, so they add even more to the AC.
I could do call lightning again.
Actually, wait. I have a question about that. Centaurs only count as one. We don't also count as
Oh,
one
no,
level
yeah.
higher for blocking. Centaurs are medium.
No, he's a
Oh.
medium creature. Yeah.
They just have the thing. You know, the thing. It's like the thing that Goliaths have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For- it's for
he still
carrying
counts as
capacity.
medium. Yeah,
It's not
he's
for anything
much.
else. So, he's a regular.
If I do call lightning, like even if it's a failed save, or a successful save, they still get pushed back 10 feet.
Mhm.
So, yeah,
you
you could-
did it. Yeah, you can push him into the dawn. Will he take damage and then just be like, ow?
They get pushed away from Tuglas.
Yeah, they would get pushed.
They- yeah.
Away from me.
You could push Ereb off the pedestal, though.
Yeah.
And Europe's already
Well-
taking his turn, so he won't be able to move back until next round.
Okay.
It's all coming together.
I'm gonna do call lightning then on. I'm gonna say like. Oh, let me ping it like right here. To at
I
least
assume
get
not
your.
hitting it a Y.
Yeah. I'm not trying to hit the other
Okay.
person.
All right. Are you maxing damage on it?
Yeah, I will do Channel Divinity and do max damage. I will also be casting it at a level 4. Which, okay.
That's fine. What's your DC?
Mass healing word.
My DC, spell save is 17.
Okay. Emesta rolls a 23. Ira rolls a 7. So Ira fails. Emesta succeeds. You said you're casting at level 4.
Yeah, so that would be 4d10, so 40 lightning damage for with maxed out with Channel Divinity.
20 to Emesta. 40 to Ira. Emesta is pushed like about right here. I think it's about as far back as he can go. Ireb is pushed out that way. He is off the pedestal. The mess is looking very rough. Okay, that ends your turn, Douglas.
Yes, it does.
All right, Ames has got to go because he's the only one on their side of the field that hasn't gone yet. Oh boy. All right. He's gonna take 2 shots with his longbow at Tugless. Or you know what? No, shooting the ball's not gonna do anything. Yeah, he's gonna take the shots at Tugless. That's a 20 and an 18.
The 20 hits, the 18 does not.
All right, 11 piercing.
Okie dokie.
He is going to action surge to do 2 more shots. One misses, the other one's a 23.
That hits.
That's 12 piercing. And he is also going to second wind. Oh, max. He gains 20 hit points. And he's going to move about right here to try to be the only person. Last defender here. That will end his turn. I need to make a con save for Ireb for the Dawn. DC would be 20, so that's a 15, so he fails, so the Dawn is gone. which rhymed, but we're gonna ignore that. Ending Amessa's turn. Who's left on your guys' side?
Effie and I.
Yep.
Okay.
What if I tried taking down Ashura?
Yeah. So I was thinking they're almost certainly not going to get the ball back. I could drop Wall of Fire, get rid of any of the cover they have. I can try and yank them into the pit, or you could shoot them and then I yank them.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Either way,
rip
it's
this
basically
guy.
a moot point on this turn because as soon as the next round starts, Alessa's going to probably score. So you guys just go ahead and attack and murder
Follow
them
your
however
heart.
you like. Yeah.
Do it.
I want
if
him
I
to
go,
pay
if I
for
go
turning me
first
into
and
a
I yank
cat.
them in, they could be stunned, and then you'll have an even easier time shooting them.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and drop concentration on Wall of Fire, so that goes away. I'm just moving it over there. I will start by trying to shoot Ashura with one Eldritch Blast. Oh, that was a halfling 1 for a total of 13.
That'll miss.
Yeah. Let me try for Ashura again. 24 that time.
24 hits.
So that's 10 points of force damage, and I yank them into the pit and slow them.
Okay. Into the pit. They take 21 points of psychic damage. He's unconscious.
Okay. And now that I can see without the Wall of Fire there, I will go ahead and spend my last 3 healing light to heal Ace.
Okay.
You get 8 points of healing.
Thank you, friend.
You're back to double digits.
Woo! I'm strong enough to take on the rest of that team alone.
All right. The rest of you can just go. The only 2 people left on their side that can go are Ashura and Idawai. They're both unconscious. So I'm just making death saves for both of them.
Okay.
It's all you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to knock out Sephi. I'll attack the monster.
Okay.
Okay. We'll just shoot some arrows at it for fun. I'll also Hunter's Mark it because I've only used 1 spell slot this whole match.
Okay.
22 and natural 20.
All right. You hit on both.
Okay, let me roll all my damage. Okay, that's going to be 20 plus 20 plus 55 piercing.
Okay. 55 points of piercing
Wait,
damage.
you need more
to-
damage.
Oh, do I?
You need
Yeah,
2 more
Hunter's Mark
Hunter's
crits.
Marks, and the Piercing Thorn is a dice, so it crits too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just roll those dice again. I already subtracted the 55. So.
Okay.
Wait, there's more!
Oh.
But wait, there's more.
Okay, that's gonna be plus 8 more piercing.
Billy Mays here. Sad. R.I.P. Billy Mays. Okay, 8 points of damage.
That's it.
Just out of curiosity, would 63 points have killed Sephi?
Would 63 points have killed Sephi?
Yeah,
No.
you
Why?
couldn't have killed Sephi. Oh, because if
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
plus
she's still
so
raging.
that would all been halved. Plus
She's
she
a
doesn't get the
toughie.
monster damage. Yeah. No, Steffi be good.
She scares
all right.
me.
Who else is left on your guys' side? Is that it?
That's everyone.
That's it.
Cool.
The monster.
Monster's gonna go. It's basically useless. It's gonna attack. I'd attack Ace if I could, but it's gonna attack Sephi because she's right there. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be the one person who can hit. Yep, that's yep, hits with both. Grappled on the first strike for 17 slashing. Second one does 9 piercing, so those both would have been reduced. So it would have been None of this matters.
Just gonna scare the next team into not coming to our side at all. You get
Minus
messed
4,
up if you come to our side of the field.
then minus 11. Okay. Well, Sephi's bloodied now. It's the monster's turn. This is just nomming away on Sephi. Its whole jaw kind of locks around her and just got she doesn't seem to be enjoying it. That ends her turn. Start of the next round.
Can I go try to score?
I'm assuming
Whee!
Alyssa. Are you gonna charge straight through the Spirit Guardians?
Yes.
Are you gonna? Okay.
Obviously.
Again, for absolutely
Have you met me?
probably no reason unless you roll 2 natural ones. I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 17.
That meets. You take 10 points of radiant damage.
Oh no, I'm in double digits.
All right. So you can make your attacks. Only one person on the pedestal, medium-sized creature. So that's gonna be a 15 to hit as Mesta uses reaction to try to block.
Reckless.
All right. Your first attack.
25.
All right. How do you do this?
I charge through the what is it? A Guardian of Faith?
Yeah.
Just
This
charge
big, like stout dwarvish, like champion.
straight through it. I'm looking maybe a little dirty and a little bloody, not bad, and I imagine just like sparkling a little bit
Okay.
through the radiance. And then I just elbow Mesta out of my way and dunk it.
Slam it down.
Yeah.
As you
Really
dunk
hard.
it,
One giant hand just right on top.
the horn sounds, the ball explodes, the crowd erupts into cheers, and you can hear just above the cacophony of noise that explodes through this stadium, you can hear the voice of Kirk Storm yelling once again, "Griffins win! Griffins win! Griffins are going to the championship!" And the town and the crowd continues to roar in applause as the dejected fans of the Prowlers begin to usher themselves out.
Can we see the crowd?
As
At all?
well, you guys can't see this. I'm doing this solely for the effect.
Oh,
of
I'm
the
just asking
audience.
because I wanted to do something mean.
We'll say here through the magical energies, the Shadowfell fades away, and you guys find yourself standing, teleported to the middle of the Ildar Prowlers Stadium alongside the Prowlers themselves.
I start pointing at the
Shadowfell.
crowd and chanting the word "shut out."
They begin to boo you hard.
That's
Not my
captain.
fans.
Yeah.
That's my captain.
I
Go
try to
ahead.
get everyone to chant with me.
I'm
I
just
bet they
flexing.
do.
I'm just
They-
flexing
yeah,
on top of Alessa's back.
Flexing.
It's just with like my warhammer, like.
All right. We're going to take our break there, and we'll come back for the second half of the match to get your spoils, to prepare for the next team, and to go ahead and tease our way into the final match of the campaign, the season, and your lives. All right, that will that will be it for the first half here. Era, stick with us for a little bit. We'll be back in a few minutes to continue our session. So see you soon. And welcome back, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with us on our break. We're gonna just jump right back into it. Where we left off, you guys have just won the semifinal match of the Thunderball Grand Tournament. You're ushered back into the locker rooms where celebrations await you. Yuri is there. Tross is there. They both have fantasy champagne which wouldn't be called champagne because there's no city called Champagne here. We've got to come up with another name for that. But they have bubbly drink that they're just like spraying all over the place and passing out, and everybody's like cheering. There's some other people in there too, probably other like officials from the tournament, and here to like congratulate you. It's a lot of handshaking, even though you're all sweaty and bloody and gross.
No,
right now.
I've picked up Tross and am doing victory laps with him around the room.
Oh, please.
Because he probably doesn't like it. Like
No,
firemen
please,
carrying
let me
him
down.
around the room.
Please let me down right now. This is brand new. Oh, and yeah, just keep going until you let him down. And he's like
My revenge.
trying to like, clean himself off. It's like, oh, I'm so glad that you're happy. Congratulations on your win. We're getting things ready for the tournament. A lot of promotions to be done. Very excited. I could not have imagined this level of success from day one. So I'm very happy that our partnership has worked out for everyone involved. Your payment will be here soon. I will go gather that for you, and then we should be good to go to start preparing for the championship match. You and like gets a couple of other people and like starts leaving the room with them. And Yuri is watching them leave and has a big grin on his broad face and tusks sort of gleaming, and he says, I told you could win it, and hell, y'all kicked ass. Good job.
It's what we do.
Celebrate, enjoy the win. We'll start getting ready for the match against Karat first thing tomorrow, all right? Start talking strategy on the way back, and all right?
All right, coach.
Good. All right. And turns back around and starts like gathering up his playbooks and everything else and getting ready to go. So, you guys have some time to celebrate.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys get like drinks in town or in
Many.
shelter with your fans. Yeah. So you all receive your payment, which we'll do that first before you start blowing it on things. So each of you receives 5,000 gold for your win here today, plus 50 if you have a sponsorship. As far as your winnings, so Tugless, you bet 200, so you get that 200 back, and you earn 800. So total of 1,000. Stranger, you bet 1,500, so you get that back, and you get 6,000 on top of that for your winnings. Okay. Ace, you bet 2,050 because that was all you had. So you get 8,200 plus what you bet. Ursa, you bet 200, so you get that back and you get 800 on top of that. And Alessa, you bet 800, so you get that back and you get 2,400 on top of that. Treffy, I don't think you had any money left, so I don't think you bet anything.
I like that roll 20. When I put in how much gold I had, it said over carrying capacity.
Yeah, most of you are. You're not forced to carry this amount around. This is a lot. I think most of this isn't even given to you guys in coins. It is like put into accounts that are currently being managed by your team. But you all know how much money you have now. It's more than you'd want to carry around probably in person. So you have your money, you go and you drink and you celebrate, and you've got hundreds of fans in the city vying for your attention, asking for signatures, wanting to take arcane photos with you, sketchings, and yeah, you get to enjoy your evening in Ildar before leaving the following day to make the long trek back to Grey Coast, where you will prepare for the next 3 weeks until your match with Karat. couple of developments. One, you do learn fairly soon, Nevertide did not pull out the win against Karat. They were beaten. They put up a good fight. They did score against Karat, and they held them to 4 rounds. But similar to some of your matches, Karat was sort of overpowered them and won 3-1. But they put up. You hear from some of the some fans and from Yuri's account of it that they put up a good fight, but unfortunately did not prevail. So Karat currently stands to face you. Let's see. So you have a couple days. What I kind of want to do here is during your travel back in the bus, you also have time to strategize, to talk. You can go through the book. You can ask questions about the Karat Stadium and the team and things like that, and we can get through that. And then we'll do your shopping while you prepare your equipment. So Yuri tells you a bit about the stadium. He says, all right, so you know the match is going to take place in Karat. All right, this is the biggest venue any of you will have played in. Seats somewhere around 80 to 100,000. So pretty big audience. Be prepared for that. We'll train with that kind of distractions. I have some things in mind. We can trying to keep you guys focused during the match. One of the biggest concerns that we need to be prepared for is the stadium itself is built on top of a currently inactive volcano. So fire is going to be an issue. They have a sort of a lava field that they've built the actual field onto. Now it's protected. It's there are arcane wardings to prevent it from just incinerating you when you step on it, but it'll still hurt. I've seen a lot of teams that haven't been able to deal with that. That's kind of what happened to Douglas. They weren't prepared for it. Couldn't take the heat, and saw how that went. So we need to be prepared. Ace, if you have any suggestions, seem pretty good with fire.
And them all. I mean, is that what we're doing? Are we going for points, or are we like burning them all?
They're going to be going for a show. I mean, Karat, they know how to put on a hell of a performance. I mean, they've been undefeated since Victor joined the team back about 5 seasons ago. He's sort of the poster boy of Thunderball. And so he's going to be coming out to make a statement. They may give up some easy points to amp up the drama. Wouldn't fall prey to that. Just go out there, play clean, and show them you're not to be underestimated.
What was that name again? This is
Victor.
the one name I'm writing down. And what is Victor?
Victor Volden. I mean, you all
We met him.
We did.
He was.
He's Ursa's friend.
I don't know
Ace
if Ace
wasn't
was
there.
there.
Barry wasn't there for that.
The 1 week I miss.
Ah.
Yeah. He
But,
came to. Yeah, he came to Great Coast and did train with y'all a bit.
And he
So-
is a
Fighter, I think.
Oh, fighter. He's a champion fighter. Yeah.
I was able to hold person on him pretty easily.
Well, let's go and do stat stuff.
Good to know.
So I'll give you guys their details, and I'm going to post based on the numbers that you would give me. Oh, I didn't mean to cut that. I have to copy that. I'm going to put these in the Discord because I don't know how well the formatting is going to go through on Roll20. Okay, so I'm going to go through them one at a time here. The first member, as you go through your Thunderball guide for this season, the first member of the team is Nahu, Nahu. She is a half elf, Path of the Totem barbarian. She in comparison to the stats you guys gave me. That's where she stands. The other member of the team, the next member, is Irku Glaus. He's the brother of the centaur that you just had in the last match, Amesta. He is a centaur, a battle master fighter. And here are his. The next, Chelok Tech, or Chelok, Cheloc. She is a human swashbuckler rogue. And there are her stats. Next one is Usa Lockrell. She is a Yuan T, pureblood, Pact of the Fiend warlock.
Means there's gonna be advantage on pretty much everything against magic from them.
Those are her stats. Elsa Chol is a trickery domain cleric. She's a human. And here are hers. And last, but certainly not least, Victor Volden, who, as I said before, is a human champion fighter. And here are his.
That's gonna be some damage output, you guys.
Yep. So yeah,
That's we can take them.
two presumably level 10 fighters. Barbarian. Yeah.
That swashbuckler's not gonna be a joke either.
Yeah, because I'll be able to one-shot somebody possibly. Good.
Yeah, here are a couple of other stat things that you guys would also know based on their team. As like records they hold, Victor holds the record for the most consecutive wins in Thunderball, has actually never lost a game. And Karat has been undefeated since he joined the team, as I said before. Chelok is known as the Butcher of Thunderball, has the most forced medical substitutions of any player in the league. Currently holds that record.
Let's see. That's Sherlock, you said?
That's a
It'd be
swashbuckler.
interesting when enemies abound them and make them attack their friends.
I was just gonna
Hello.
say, kind of
It's
proud that
fine,
we
yeah.
beat Victor that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
To
you
be
also would
fair,
remember
Go on.
when you beat him, he did not have any gear on him.
Yeah.
He had one shitty battle axe.
No, shh. Let us have this.
To be fair, we have never lost a game
You guys have not either.
ever. But these guys have lost before, just not without Victor. So they know what losing's like.
So they'll just default back into it.
Yeah, Sherlock is Ace's idol because of the forced medical timeouts.
Mhm.
I'm fanbirding so hard over this.
Yeah, I mean, she's a pretty big name in Thunderball. Victor obviously is too. they're probably the two most famous members of the team.
Okay.
Elsa is also as well is pretty well known. The trickery cleric. She doesn't have many records, but she's been in the game for a long time and is fairly well known for being the fans like her because she puts on a good show.
Oh, it's gonna suck when she's banished to the Shadow Realm.
Well, we're gonna have to make sure we banish her and not her duplicate.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Just
a
twin
thing.
it on both of them. It'll be like, man.
Both of you, get out of here.
All right. So I said you guys can. I gave those to you so we could save a lot of time. Do you have any other like specific stat questions that you guys want to like comparing any ones to like higher or lower stats, like knowing who's stronger, Alessa, or any of the strength-based people, or charisma or anything like that?
Might want to
Didn't you
try and
base
ask
this-
those off stream,
Go do those off stream.
unless someone has
Okay.
a pressing one right now.
Yeah. If anyone had any ideas, you can do those now. But I didn't want to do too many on stream. So
I just want to know, are we going for the 3-0 win or the medical shutout round 1 win? This determines my item buying.
I think that's a situational question.
Yeah.
Could you prepare for a little bit of both?
So, I guess point of clarification, you mentioned it's on a lava field and there's wardings to keep us from incinerating, but we'll still be taking damage every turn we're touching the ground?
no.
Okay.
There's most of the field is safe to walk on, but there are lava flows that
Okay.
Could
move
fall.
through
I can
it.
walk over lava.
will make movement difficult for.
I'm just
anyone who
resistant to
has to walk.
fire.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Over the next 3 weeks of trading, Ace will just hit you with random fireballs. Be like, get used to it.
And I'll just, in game terms, what that'll mean as far as damage goes for the lava is 60-10 fire damage when you touch it.
So,
No save.
we should get a bunch of potions of fire resistance, which fortunately they're only 300 gold each.
That's a good idea. I like
And
the
I
sound
think
of
they last
that.
for an hour.
Last for an
Potion
hour,
of
yeah,
resistance.
yeah.
So,
So that's my question.
Yeah,
Am I
man,
still
yeah.
am I taking any damage since I can cross lava?
You will not. No, unless somebody's able to force you prone. I don't know if that's something they can do with your boots of levitation.
I don't
or
think it
your-
says they can't.
Wait.
Yeah.
I have another proposition. So, potions of flying are only 500 gold and it lasts for an hour. So we
Fly
could all,
around.
yeah, we could all channel our inner ace.
I'm not gonna lie. I was about to just dump my money into I think it was Wings of Flying.
Oh.
I'm not
Just
gonna
buy
lie.
the potions.
I can teach us how to fly. It's quite simple. As I shoot fire at you, get used to it. This is what's happening.
Oh
Did we
no.
determine the ruling on counterspell and spell scrolls?
As far as can you counterspell a spell scroll?
With a spell scroll.
Oh, can you
Oh.
put counterspell on the spell scroll to counter? I believe our judgment on that was no, because you have to read the scroll. To
It's
cast
just
it.
an Uno card.
Reverse.
It's just a reverse.
Yeah, reverse.
Or a
No, I don't think you'd use reaction spells on spell scrolls. It's a weird situation to be in because you'd have to like use item to have it out. I guess you could do that, but you would have to sort of have it out and ready to do on your turn. So you could have the spell scroll, but you'd have to specify to me that like on your turn before I take out the spell and I hold it, I have it at the ready. I use object to have that at the ready to
So
potentially.
I could always just
counterspell.
have one at the ready.
You wouldn't be able to hold anything else in your hands, but yeah.
Hmm.
So like you couldn't be using your bow and have that ready.
Can I hold it in my foot?
No. You have to
In
read
my
it.
I've memorized it. Come this.
Pretty sure you're farsighted, so I might be.
I
Okay.
like the potions idea a lot. I also have another idea because I have enough money to buy it now. Because this keeps fucking us over, and I don't know what this team is gonna do. A lantern of revealing is 5,000, and we could put that shit near the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
I can chip in for that.
No
What's the
invisibility with
range
it.
of it?
It's 30 feet. And then you have to be in the 30 feet of bright light, but that'd be 30 feet out from our pedestal. Nobody would be invisible. That's enough. It's 5,000, but I can pay for at least half of that because it feels important to me.
Mm-hmm.
I can do the other half.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so you purchased a lantern
I'm
of
buying a
revealing.
lantern of revealing, and we're gonna hang it off a defender.
This is yours now.
And some oil, I guess. Because it's an oil lantern.
Okay. It's like oil.
It will burn
Fire zone.
on
Let's make us slip and slide right into the lava.
on a pint of oil. It will burn for 6 hours.
Oh, there you go.
And I want it.
Now they can use an action to lower the hood, but
Yeah, you have to
Just get up
be
in there.
touching it, and well, it's
Mhm.
still, you know, if
They'd
they
be
get that
visible by the
close.
time they got there, I guess.
yeah.
Or they just steal it and run back across the field.
What does Ring of the Ram do again?
I was just looking at that. Apparently, it does some like hitting.
Yeah,
Like
force
phys-
damage and pushes
Yeah.
them away, so could push some fools into lava, which, you know, I'm definitely going to be trying some of that with my Eldritch Blasts.
I am tempted to buy Boots of Levitation, or I'm thinking about just like getting +2 armor and then just being at a natural AC of 20.
Yeah.
I'm just like writing up my shopping list.
Yeah. I want this and this and this.
I don't really know what
have
else to get.
Cash to donate if people have specific things and are still wanting.
Do we want to do the potions?
Yes, I
we
like the
should.
sound of that. How much were those?
So
500 each.
potion of flying is 500 each. Potions of resistance are 300 each.
Right. So 800 per person to have flying and fire
To have one
resistance
of
for an
each.
hour. Although we don't need fire resistance potions for everyone.
I also have the resistance cantrip as well. So if we ever need to, I can.
Well, that
Use-
gives you.
What does that do?
That's a D4 on a saving throw as an action.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you resistance to damages.
Okay.
Let me do the
That
math real
seems
quick.
like
Who
powerful.
already has fire resistance?
I do.
Douglas and
Ace can.
Ace.
Mhm.
I
So
can.
we need 4 of those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potions of flying.
Do the potions of flying give you a faster fly speed than Ace has? Would it bump him from 50 to 60?
I think it's
Isn't
still
it just your
60.
movement?
Grows an extra pair.
I don't actually know.
Yeah, it's equal to your walking speed.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I might actually get a +2 shield instead, because then I move my AC up to 21.
Mhm.
But then I blow all my money.
I am debating Boots of Speed because you can, for a total of 10 minutes, you can double your walking speed.
I have those on my list.
You got 5,000 for the win, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure I'm on the right amount. For
Is it walking
750 more gold than what I have, I can get a cube of force. And we can just prevent anything from getting. I just walk through and be like, "Score!" and just drop
no.
that.
Oh no, I was in one shot with one of those. Those are powerful.
I again, everything you buy is going to be subject to my approval.
Yeah.
So all told, for all those potions, it's 3,700. Are we just like buying the ones that we need individually?
Probably.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so everyone's buying one potion of fire. Everyone who needs it is buying one potion of fire resistance.
That's
And is everyone
300.
buying one flying potion as well?
I'm not gonna buy a flying potion because then I can't afford a +2 shield to up my AC, and I want to do that.
That's
I
fair.
want to become giant.
Do you want a potion of flying?
I want to say yes.
Okay. I can pay for your
We
potion
can
of
get you
flying.
there.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, one of us can probably buy you one.
I can give you 50 gold to help because that's what I'll have left over.
I will just throw out one thing too for you guys. Potion effects can be dispelled. They can't be countered, but they can be dispelled.
So maybe people get 2 of each potion. If there's cash to spare.
Hang on. I want to get ouched by the fire. Okay.
I can buy a couple of extras if anybody needs them.
I'm just
I got
still looking
2.
to see if there's something else that I want to get, or if
Okay.
I'm good in terms of gear.
Okay, the potions cost 500?
For the resistance ones is 300.
Oh,
300.
Flying is 500, so 800
That was
for both.
okay.
I am going to buy a +2 shield.
Okay.
I'm just going to do that, and that's 6,000.
All right.
I'm
21.
going to buy some potions of speed. It gives haste and doesn't require concentration.
Yes.
All right.
I have no more equipment to buy. I'm going to buy a case of 5 superior healing potions, or 6 superior healing potions, however many of us there are, and give one to everybody.
Okay.
Aw.
Who would like some potions of speed?
Yeah, I would like one, please. Let's see. How much are those?
At 400.
400. Okay. I can...
Douglas is very much good with being the tank. He's into that.
Everyone take a superior healing potion.
All right. So that's the 64 plus 6.
84 plus 8. Is there one that's 64 plus 6?
Yeah, because I think 84 plus 8 is the.
It's not in the compendium. I
It's
don't
not.
think.
Yeah, it goes greater 44 plus 4, superior 84 plus 8, and then supreme 10d4 plus
Supreme.
20.
The 6 one. Interesting. So many
What if we
potions.
got an immovable rod and glue, like the unbreakable glue, and put it on the Thunderball?
That feels weird.
Seems like it's probably cheating.
I'm not sure whether
That's
glue
really
would work
funny.
on the Thunderball.
But
Whether
it's
you can
universal glue.
arcane energies.
Like, I know we want to win, but also let's not cheese it too much, guys. It's the
For no-
championship game. We got to put on a show.
For no reason, because I have 50 gold left, and
Oh
I
my
was
goodness.
I was like, can I buy anything? And the only thing that I'm interested in, and I think Douglas would be like, I know this won't mean anything in the game, but I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy Quail's Feather Token Anchor.
What is that?
Apparently it's just this little like a tiny object that looks like a feather. Different types of feather tokens exist, each with a different single use effect. The GM chooses the kind of token it or determines it randomly. So it could just be like an anchor that doesn't move, or a bird that flies around and doesn't do anything.
It's just like an object that appears
Yeah.
and does a thing.
Like the only thing I think that can like do anything is like it can appear as a whip and could use it as an attack weapon. Like that's it.
All right, which feather token is it that you're buying?
It's on the
The only one that's worth 50 is anchor.
Yeah.
It's 250.
So it's an anchor. Okay.
Man, why Ironstone's got to max out at 20? I was just looking at bumping my charisma up even more.
Okay, you do know that with so you're just buying it to have it because it won't be able to do anything in this game.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The only thing I could think that I could use it for is like if we pin somebody down and I just made it happen and appear on top of somebody and then they couldn't move.
So the way the token works is you touch a boat or a ship with it and it can't move.
Okay.
So it only works on boats or ships.
That's fine.
So unless you have a boat or a ship with you,
I can buy the folding boat. 10,000. I can buy that. We just put it in the middle so they can't get past it.
See, naval warfare is an unexplored aspect of Thunderball, and
if we have cannons on that boat, we can just be on our side.
I'm buying it.
There's lava.
I want it.
Sure, go for it.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what to buy, team. Do I get this ring of invisibility? Then if I zoom over, pick up the ball, and fly back. If I can't make it back, they can't see me.
I don't.
How much do we
I
want
still
to
don't think that was a
this
very
game?
great play. Not that much cheesable.
If I didn't have to start in that little ring, I would have been back over our side.
That's a good point. Also, if they have any way of stopping you, then you're trapped over there, and it's just like we can't do.
What if I get some rolls of Misty Step, bonus action, Misty Step? There's an extra 30 feet. Well, there was one thing. Where was it?
What if we use a hat of disguise and have someone disguise themselves as one of them?
I have had the Furball disguise self since the beginning of the game, and I've never gotten a chance to use it.
Stop turning into a tree and turn into the other team.
Yeah.
That would have worked really well in this last game where they couldn't see you guys on the other side.
Oh my gosh, Sean, no!
Yeah,
I didn't think about that at the time, but yeah, you guys could have just turned into one of them and crossed back up. Like when they were trapped, when Ashura was trapped, one of you guys could have just turned into Ashura and walked over and been like, "Hey, everyone," and
it's me.
Dunk the funk. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll do something like that this round if we're able to.
Yeah, their field isn't set up or like the obscurity, but if you're
Yeah.
able to kind of walk behind someone and break some line of sight with some darkness or a wall or something, you could do that. It's not a bad idea.
I think I have my shopping list.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through you guys one at a time to confirm what you guys are getting, and then we're gonna go and do our training stuff for any of you guys who are doing any last minute training, and then I think that'll be it for the session. We'll start next time with the beginning of the match. So Julie, you said that you had your list. What are you getting?
Okay, yeah, so my shopping list, I'm going to get a +2 longbow, because why not?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to get 2 potions of flying, one for me and one for Douglas. I'm going to get a potion of fire resistance.
Uh-huh.
I have my half off coupon, so I'm going to spend that on some boots of speed.
Okay.
I'm putting 2,500 into the Lantern of Revealing. And then I'm buying 4 arrows of human slaying.
4 arrows of human slaying. Okay.
Oh no. Rip Victor.
All right, so you buy all of that. I assume you guys are also keeping track of like attunement stuff for the sake of most of these items, but it doesn't sound like many of you guys have attunement-based items. Okay, so you come out with your arm full of gear and lighter pockets. Okay, who else? Does anyone else have their list? Savannah, what do you get?
I do. I bought healing potions for people, and fire resistance potions for me, and a flying potion. Part of the lantern I'm buying everyone, and I'm gonna spend the rest of my money on a ring of protection.
Okay, just a regular +1. Cool.
I have
That too.
17 gold left. Does anybody want it?
Oh.
So yeah, the lantern of revealing, the ring of protection, and then the potions in between.
Okay. You also get all of your stuff and disperse or distribute all of your potions. Sorry, all of your potions amongst the team. So everyone gets your healing potion as well. Who else? Or I'll start picking on people.
Well, mine's real quick. So
Okay,
I mean,
tell us.
I got I got a +2 shield. So now my AC is 21.
Okay.
And I got a anchor token because I wanted it.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking of it as like an impulse purchase at the register.
Sure.
Like
And that.
There's just like a rack of them there, all the tokens. Cool. You got that. Boats beware. All right, 3 of you guys left. Barry, are you getting anything for Ace?
I've worked out 9,400 gold worth of stuff so far.
Okay.
So for now, it is 10 potions of speed, so I can spread them out amongst people. An iron stone of absorption, so I can kind of counter 20 levels worth of spells cast at me. And the gloves of missile snaring because I hate archers.
Okay.
And I still have some more money, which I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm an archer.
But you train kids to shoot me.
Okay. You're
You
also an archer, though. You have an oath bow.
Yeah, that's to hit the people I don't like. Oh,
We hate the things in each other that we hate in ourselves. Okay, you get just the greater absorption, or is there a different? Oh no, because that's legendary. There's no way you'd be able to afford that. I'm assuming. Just the regular stone of absorption.
yeah, 20 levels worth of spells. Level 4 is the highest I can count on.
Okay. Use your action to cancel a spell of 4th level or lower cast by a creature you can see, targeting only you. Okay. So you can't use that on like fireballs or things like that, but you can use it on like a whole person or something.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll let you know if there's. I think I got one.
Cool.
I've still got like
Uh,
5.5 grand left, which I'm looking.
all right.
Most
just let me
people
know.
need stuff.
Also, don't have to spend everything, but yeah, this is kind of the time to spend as much as
Do
you
we
want.
do we have our odds? For
No,
the
not
next
yet.
match?
Those
gambling.
won't come out. Those won't come out until right before the match. Okay. Alex.
I think I'm gonna go with a cloak of protection.
Okay.
Yeah, in addition to the potions that everyone was already getting. 'Cause, yeah, at the very least, this will give me an extra +1 to my concentration checks. In addition to the armor class, that
Okay.
leaves me with like 750 gold.
All right.
I do not think I'm going to spend, but I may decide on something between now and next session.
Okay. Ben Morgan.
Let's see. I think I will also get some boots of speed and a potion of fire resist. I think that's it.
Okay.
Spending all of my monies. Though that's a good
All
chunk of
right.
it.
Okay, we'll really quickly do the training. Who was still working on? I assume all of you guys are doing something. Who actually has anyone that doesn't have to roll, that is just getting training in something, can do that? Is anyone doing expertise, or how many of you are doing expertise in something?
I'm trying to go for expertise still in athletics.
Okay. Anyone else?
I think I already have. Maybe do I? I have expertise. Were we trying something with Constitution the last time?
No, I was working on my Constitution save. I don't think it's going to get to a +3, so not fully proficient.
Could I work on my Constitution save? I think that's what what I remember.
Was I have you guys roll for the saving throws though? I don't remember if I was to gain saving throw proficiency. I think I was having you guys roll for that.
I believe so. It was over like a certain like con.
Yeah, I think you guys make so for the Constitution, for the saving throws. I think I was having you guys roll, and if you were gaining expertise in something, I was having you guys roll, because those are things that are a little more challenging. So those of you that are doing any of that, roll plus your current ability score in that ability.
It's a 16 for con.
Okay, that's a success.
4, so no.
Yeah, it fails.
5.
Fail. Morgan, if you're talking, I think you're muted.
Did that fix it? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. 14. That's why I don't think that's enough.
Fail. Yeah.
I'm so close.
I was doing 10 plus half your level.
Yeah.
Did Ace and Alessa, were you guys doing anything?
I was working on what I was working on before was proficiency in acrobatics.
Okay, which you're not proficient, so you can just gain the next part.
I am now.
Okay. All right, good. And then Ace isn't. Cool. All right, looking to see if I have anything else on my list for this. All right, you guys did your shopping. Talked about the next match. All right. I think that's going to be it. I don't want to... We're pretty low on time, so I'll save all of our lead-in and hype stuff for the beginning of the next. So we'll go ahead and end our session there. We'll be back next week to kick off the championship match of the Grand Thunderball Invitational Tournament and our last 2 sessions of Saturday Night's Thunderball. We will be so like I said, the 20th and the 27th will be our last 2 sessions of this, and then we'll be rolling right into the next season of Saturday Nights, which will start on the 4th, which will be Saturday Nights Apocalypse, where we'll be playing the Princess of the Apocalypse official module, but I'm going to be kind of hacking and screwing with it a little bit. We're going to be doing this in a post-apocalyptic version of the Sword Coast, and see what kind of weird stuff happens as a result of that. And like I said, that will start on the 4th. Join us in the meantime this week. Tomorrow we will have the next session of Slaying 101, our Monster of the Week campaign, which Savannah runs. That's at 4 o'clock Eastern. On Tuesday, we will have the next session of Eos at 7 o'clock Eastern. That's another D&D 5e campaign. Barry runs that. On Thursday, we will have the next Elegant Suffering, our Good Society tale of Tonsham over West Fourth Pag, which Greek Sid, Christina Sid runs from Slang 101 fame. That's at 8 o'clock Eastern time this week, and a lot of us are there too. And then we'll be back on Saturday for this. On Friday, come join us over, not on this channel, but over Encounter Roleplay. Savannah's running Masks. That's the Heroes Next Door. It's at 3 o'clock Eastern. Only 3 more sessions of it left, so come watch and see how the tale shakes out. And I think that is it as far as things that are coming down the pipeline. Anyone have anything else? No? Okay. Well, thank you all lovely people for watching, and to players for being here and winning. I can't wait to see how this all turns out, and we will certainly find out next time. And until then, everyone be safe, enjoy your week. And until next time, good game and good night, Internet.
Night,
Night,
internet.